my friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiffany, and in today's video, I am sharing with you my 2024 Thanksgiving tablescape. I'm so excited. So if you need a little bit of inspiration, then I'm so glad you are here. Let's go ahead and get started. I have been dreaming of the day that I would have a home and finally have the opportunity to host holiday dinners, and we are so blessed that this is now year 3 that we get to host Thanksgiving, and there is nothing like welcoming your family in to celebrate such a warm and cozy holiday. And although this year is going to look very, very different with a very, very important person missing since my father-in-law passed in June, we are still going to make sure that we have a beautiful holiday and that we celebrate his memory the entire time. So I have been collecting things. I love to host dinners. We have a monthly supper club here with my friends. It's not always here at my home. We do rotate, but we also love to host other dinners. I've hosted my kids for homecoming and all of their friends. We have had my in-laws' anniversary party. We had their 50th anniversary party here a few years ago. Just any opportunity we get to create a fun little dinner or dining experience, even just for Father's Day. I say just, but I whipped together a beautiful breakfast just for our family on Father's Day morning to make it feel, festive and fun. So that is, a great way to enjoy the entertaining pieces that you purchase. There are a few things that I have purchased that are staples when it comes to hosting and dinnerware. So let me share those with you now. We're gonna be using a lot of the same type of staples. If you've seen any of my previous, got a cat with the zoomies. If you've ever seen any of my previous table setups, then you'll know that I use a lot of the same types of things. But one of the number one things I would recommend is some type of decorative placemat. So I have these here that I picked up from Hobby Lobby, and these are from the Spring Shop, and I actually got these when they were on clearance, and I want to say I spent somewhere around $4 for these. I think I have over the years accumulated about 20 of these now, but these just look so great when you put them on your table. You could put your plate directly on this. However, for me, I always like to use this next item, and that's a charger. Chargers are the thing that go under your plate. So they're like a plastic plate that goes under the plate. And you put this on top of your placemat like such, and then your plate goes on top. Now granted, neither of these are necessary. You can completely set your table with just a plate. These are absolutely decorative elements that are not required. However, these are very affordable ways to make your table feel a little bit more like a statement for the holidays. I did pick these chargers up this year at Michael's during the fall season, and I'm not sure if they're still available. These were $3.99, but I can find them. I'll link them for you on their website. And I also have gold ones that I picked up at the Dollar Tree that are literally $1.25, and I use those all the time. Before I had these copper ones, those are the ones that I used, and they're perfect to go under a plate. And they just, like I said, they set a nice little stage for your table setting. The next item that you can keep on hand and reuse all the time are cloth napkins. So these are my favorite fall cloth napkins that I picked up at HomeGoods a couple of years ago. I talked about these. These are from Acorn and Oak. I've never been able to find them again, unfortunately. So I only have 8 of them. However, what I end up doing is using a plain orange one to set up on the kids' table. So I have like the adult table, and I actually think maybe I have 12 of these, not 8. I think I have 12, and they look really beautiful. But using any kind of cloth napkin, you can buy something neutral that you can use, all of the time for any kind of holiday or setup. I have red and white checkered. I have a beautiful blue ticking stripe. I have some all plain orange ones, but any kind that you want, really. They're very affordable on Amazon, and they really set the tone for your table, and they're cloth, so you can reuse them all of the time. Every year, this is year 3 that I will have these and I will use these. I love them. I love the colors that they bring in, and they just look so gorgeous on your table. The next item to have in your stash to help elevate any kind of table setting is a beautiful tablecloth. Now this one here I picked up from Hobby Lobby the first year that we hosted, and it's got this beautiful ruffled edge. This is just, you know, like a burlap looking tablecloth, and it's really, really beautiful. And it also protects your table. It looks really, really nice. And if you feel like the tablecloth is a little too much, you can always go with a table runner. This is a natural table runner that I picked up at Hobby Lobby as well. And it looks like those placemats that I showed you, but this looks really beautiful down the center of a table as well. You can find table runners on Amazon, at Walmart, Target, Big Lots, like anywhere you can shop, you can find a really nice table runner. I probably have about 7 of them that I kind of rotate out, and I've used that as like a starting point for previous years' table setups. However, this year, I think I'm gonna go without a table runner and without a tablecloth. I think this year, we're gonna try to keep it really, really almost rustic feeling. I'm gonna show you some of the things that I already have that we're going to be using this year. One being these beautiful white pumpkins from Hobby Lobby. I picked these up maybe not last year, but the year before from Hobby Lobby in a bag. They come in a couple of different sizes. We're gonna be using these. We're also going to be using a couple of real miniature pumpkins. I picked these up for the Halloween party, and I thought those are gonna be perfect because I can reuse those for my Thanksgiving table. So I think I have 8 of these. I also have a bag full of these itty bitty miniature pine cones. Look at how cute these are. They're technically a bowl filler, and I think that these are gorgeous, just kind of scattered across the table for some confetti, if you will. Just a really pretty natural element that you can bring in, and I think these are gonna look gorgeous on the table. An item I picked up last year on Amazon that I'm planning to reuse this year are these gorgeous napkin rings. Napkin rings can help elevate any table setting. These are beautiful gold leaves that I thought are so very pretty. We're gonna try them out. I have the copper chargers this year, so I'm not sure what the gold is going to look like, how that's gonna look against the charger, so we'll see. I kind of like the idea of mixing the metals. I think it'll be really pretty, but let's wait and see how that turns out. That's my intention. And the last thing I have that I used in previous years are some dried oranges. We're gonna use these to put around the table with those acorns. They smell delicious. They still smell like oranges, but they just look really, really nice and bring in a very natural element to your table. Now this year for the table, I only got a couple of new things, and I wanted to use a lot of what I already had. And the 2 things that I picked up new this year are these gorgeous candle chargers from Walmart. Look at these, you guys. They come in 2 different sizes. They're hurricane glass candle holders. I've got this big one here. They're this like ribbed amber color. They're big and beautiful. And then this one here is the smaller version. And I just think these are so stunning, and they kind of look like they're, you know, a little bit of an elevated look. And I picked up some new faux candles on Amazon. This is what they look like right here. They were very affordable. I'll link them for you down below. I'll link everything I can down below, but this is what it looks like. Just a nice little warm glow candle. And the plan is to have this in here like such. Now, I did pick up the same size candles for every single one of these. I had originally purchased 3 of the tall hurricanes and 3 of the short hurricanes. However, one of them came broken. So I have 2 of the big and 3 of the small, but I think I can make that work. And I actually am kind of glad that I have an odd number. I don't know why I ordered an even number, because that wouldn't have looked right. So I am really excited to use the 5 hurricanes that I have. And I think this is gonna look so beautiful and very, very warm and inviting, which is always my goal when setting the table. So now that you know all of the things that we're going to be using, let's go ahead and head over to my table and I'll show you how it's all going to come together. Okay, here's a quick look at all of the things we're going to use for today's tablescape. As I mentioned, I've got the placemats and the chargers, the napkins and the napkin rings. We've also got the hurricanes. I also wanted to show you the scent that I am going to be burning on Thanksgiving. It's this one here from 1803 Candles. I'm sorry, yeah, 1803 Candles, called Pumpkin Cornbread. You guys, this smells incredible. I can't even begin to tell you how good that smells. Perfect for Thanksgiving. We're also going to be using the candles, our white pumpkins, our real pumpkins. We've got our bowl filler, little tiny pine cones here, our dried oranges. I also pulled out this copper pitcher for water at the table, some wooden salt and pepper shakers for the table. We've got our plates. We've got wine glasses from Walmart and some water glasses, as well as our goldware or flatware back there. So this is what we're going to be using today to set our Thanksgiving table. Let's go ahead and put it in action.
that's going to bring us to the end of my 2024 Thanksgiving Tablescape inspiration. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you did, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up and let me know your thoughts down below. I would love to hear what you have going on for Thanksgiving this year, and make sure you're subscribed. Christmas decorating content starts tomorrow. You do not want to miss it, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, my friends.